Oh wow. LDWMMAC, boy, you can't make this stuff up, y'all. You can't make this stuff up. You folks, you can't. The more that I look at articles on MMA and WMMA, sometimes I do shake my head and I wonder, man, what are these people doing, man? But okay, Ari Emanuel, y'all know him, man. That's the head honcho, in charge of the UFC. He over Dana White. This guy had the audacity to come out and they was talking to him. This man mistake Liang for Weili Zhang. Man, I spit my tea out. I spit it out. See, I'm going to tell you something. If Zhang knew that this guy mispronounced, or mistaked her for Liang Na, Zhang going to be like, oh, okay, well, he just mistaked me for somebody else. See, that's what she would say. On a personal level, it's not bad. On a business level, guys, this is bad. This is real bad. Because Ari Emanuel is giving off that vibe like, dude, you don't even know your product. And I'm going to tell you something right now. If I go to a business and if they don't know their product, I don't shop there. Okay? If they don't know their product, if the people that own their business, if they don't use their own product, I don't shop there. Because I can tell you right now, if somebody who have a product and they don't use their product, that means their product ain't good. And so if it ain't good enough for them, it ain't good enough for me. This guy, Ari Emanuel, and I've said this before, man, this guy don't know the product, man. WME, they don't understand the product. I mean, how in the hell do you mistake Liang Na for Zhang Weili? And I'm going to tell y'all something, man. It gave me this little vibe like, okay. He just said, okay, Asian. He related Liang Na and Zhang Weili to Asian. So that's what it was. He related those two, and there it is. As a business owner, man, and as an owner of a product, $1 billion, like this, $1 billion entity, you got to know who your champions are. And you got to know who your top stars are. Now, okay, fine. If he don't know the lower level people, the early prelims, I got that. Okay? Because it's like some 800 and something fighters. But your champions, your stars that are draws, and I'll say Zhang Weili is a draw. I'll say she's a partial draw. At least I think she can draw. I think she can put some butts in the seats, or she can put some eyes on the screen. I mean, I don't think like she's not like that. I think she's more of a draw than people think. And I think that, she was a success in Asia. And I know in China, like she's popular in China now. Like she's extremely popular. So the fact that you don't even know who this is. And in fact, like Zhang Weili, the way she won the belt, dude, it was one of the most spectacular knockouts of 2020, 2019, I think. And the knockout was so, like, she stopped Jessica Andrade. I'm talking about she the only one to knock Jessica Andrade out, like cold. Knocked Jessica out cold. I'm talking about stopped her. I ain't talking about a TKO. I'm talking about knocked out Jessica cold. Jessica not getting up cold. Weili Zhang did that. Whether you're a fan or not, guys, Weili Zhang is one of the most entertaining fighters in the whole company. And she coming there, man, she come to bang. She ain't playing. She coming in at a bang. She coming in at a bang, and she gonna get down and dirty. That's Weili Zhang. Okay, and I respect a fighter like her. I've been picking at the Weili Zhang fans. Yeah, I've been making fun of them. But I do respect this girl and how hard she worked. This girl worked hard. And it's like, dude, you don't even know your product? Like, what the? Man, it's one of these things, man, where you have to start wondering now, man. Like, when the UFC do some stupid stuff, I think a lot of this stuff sometimes out of Dana White control. I think it is. You know what? And then I'm starting to wonder, too, now, I'm wondering why the Ngannou and Jones fight, like, why that ain't already booked. But I bet you that this guy right here probably got something to do with that. Probably don't even want to give up all that money that John Jones want. Probably don't want to. I don't know, man. But see, I've noticed some things happen, man, where, it's bad, man. It's a bad, business-wise, this is bad. Like, you don't come out, man. Look, and if you are uncomfortable, you don't know all the fighters, if you don't think you know, just shut the hell up. Or if you're going to talk about the company going public, have Dana White. At least Dana White know who the fighters are. At least Dana White probably know 90% of the fighters. Probably know them all, just about. I'm sure there are a few that Dana White don't know that he don't interact with. It's a few of them. Like, if you're like on an early prelim and you're like a $12,000 a fight fighter, he probably don't really know you unless you do something spectacular. But see, Weili Zhang did something very spectacular. Man, she brutalized Jessica Andrade. And I'm talking about brutalized her. And that should have stuck in your mind. And it's almost giving me it's giving me the impression that this dude, this is like a toy. It's a toy. Like, you know how some NFL owners, they billionaires, and they go and buy a team because it's been their dream to own a team, and it's like a toy to them. I feel like with WME, this is a toy. I feel like it's they thing. They bought it, they acquired it, but it's like they just there writing the checks. They're writing the checks. Man, and they've been talking about, you know, selling, and man, I hope they sell it to somebody who they're really into the fight game. And I'm talking about they sell it to somebody who's actually into the fight game. Like that's what they think. That's what they believe in the fight game. I hope they do, man, because WME, man, it's almost like, man, it's just, I don't know, it's just like it's like a visual thing. Like, oh, okay, yeah, we got one of our assets. Yeah, we got the UFC. But this is a bad business. It's bad business-wise, y'all. This is bad. You know, even in my own gym, man, I don't mistake somebody for somebody else. And I know how to spell people's name, man. That's been my pet peeve. And because I know, like, I make it my issue to spell people's name correctly, that's giving me thousands of dollars a month. And maybe I'll make a video on that and tell y'all how I increased my income by $2,500 a month by actually knowing how to spell people's name. And there's a psychological connotation to it. There's a very psychological connotation to knowing how to spell somebody's name and knowing how to spell it in front of them. Knowing how to spell and pronounce their name, man, it's a pet peeve. Now, I know I butchered Zhang Weili, but if there were any kind of like implications on it, like I'll be getting it right, but I do know how to spell her name. I do know how to spell her name, and I make it my issue to spell names correctly. That's business. That's business 101. When you're dealing with people that work with you and dealing with people that purchase from you, you have to know how to spell their name. You have to. Okay, you always have to. Because people, believe it or not, man, they get irritated when you don't spell their name right, or they get irritated. Zhang Weili not gonna get irritated because she gonna know it's an honest mistake. And it was a mistake. But see, being in a position that he's in, these are mistakes that you can't afford to make. These are costly mistakes. They're very costly. And it's giving me, as a fight fan, the impression that you don't even care about your product, that you spend what? That's worth $4 billion. Huh. Imagine that.